The makeup of every water source is a unique balance, with chemistry that changes dynamically as the water reacts with its surroundings. Each drop has specific properties tied directly to its molecular makeup. Understanding that makeup is the first step in producing chemistry that's key to releasing the potential of your well. That begins with our unique Fluid Match approach to total fluid design, transforming more water into a productive resource. This integration of water and chemistry can only be achieved by industry experts like Select and Rockwater, combining the constant visibility needed to evaluate, control, and adapt water chemistry to maximize performance. Fluid Match water profiles create a more efficient roadmap for better control of fluid sources and costs, increasing opportunities for produced water recycling. From sourcing to logistics and treatment to application, every water sourcing decision demands informed analysis and management to maximize the power of the fluid system for effectiveness downhole and to improve well economics. It means adapting water logistics, treatment, and chemistry by combining real-time data on the source, fluid conditions, blending, and well conditions to maximize production. We know that every step of the fluid design process should be in service to optimizing your well, increasing performance, and reducing costs. That's why, from beginning to end, Fluid Match has water performance covered.
Welcome everybody in the room today and those in various offices, yards, home, wherever you are throughout the world. So this is our 6th annual safety recognition program where we give away a truck, and we also do our A-player program where we recognize some of our key members of the Select team and WTTR family of companies, Rockwater, Pete, Tidal, Agua Libre, MPT Trucking, A&W Water, and Hammond Phillips. So welcome everybody today. I'm going to hand it over to our VP of Human Resources to do our A-Player Award ceremony, and then we'll get to the truck drawing here in just a bit.
All right, thanks, Zach. So real quickly, just for I see a number of relatively new faces that may not be that familiar with the program. So that each year we have the A Player and A Team awards for the year end. But leading up to that, we have A Player and A Team through each quarter. So if you win one of those quarters, then you're eligible for the year-end winner. So managers and employees nominate their coworkers and employees for that award each quarter. Then the executive team makes the final decision about the winners each quarter. Then the executive team will select from those 4 quarter winners to then determine the year-end winners. So what this is for the A Player, these are really the top of the top for those that had significant accomplishments to the organization, that helps lead, to our success as an organization and helps drive our culture. So I want to turn it over to the leaders that are actually going to come up, announce who their winners are for their respective organizations. I apologize up front. We do not have the hardware here for the award. So my bad on that. We'll do better planning next year, but want to make sure that we do properly recognize our employees, in some way fit this employee recognition on the front end of a significant and great safety recognition program. So Cole, if you could, please start it off, sir.
All right, good afternoon. Following up on what Tommy said, I've got an A Player award to present for the full year 2021 to an employee who's worked for us for 4 years, going on her 5th year. Ann McManaway, I would like you to come up, please. Ann has worked for us, like I mentioned, for 4 years, going on her 5th, and she's out of our Cambridge, Ohio operation, and she manages one of our bigger accounts in the company, and specifically out of the region in that yard. Within probably 2 months or so of her being employed by Select, again 4 years ago, she was quickly identified as somebody that would be a leader for us. And so through that process, she got a call from the manager at the time and said, "Hey, I need you to lead this account." That account has grown for us over the years, and she still leads that yard for us, or is one of the leaders in that yard and specifically leads this account. The customer that she is working with here is demanding, and he's fair. The account is fair, but it's demanding and it's very complex. Dirty water movement, fresh water movement, filtration, tight areas of operation in terms of spacing on location, things like that. And Ann leads the charge for us on that account, and it is a big task, but you do a great job. I looked up the definition of A Player. I think we all know what we think an A Player means, but just to tell you, it's a person that the organization truly covets. And so she certainly is that for us. And I've got a quote that I'd like to read from this customer that I mentioned. And he says, "Ann displays the true meaning behind our one-team approach on a daily basis. She leads with passion and a drive that we could all learn from. She goes above and beyond to build relationships with the well site supervisors and knows how critical good communication is to safe and have an efficient operation. Ann is a perfect example of a frontline leader that I want working next to me. Thank you, Ann, for all that you do, and congratulations on this recognition." Thank you so much. Next, the A-Team Award goes to a yard for STR in South Texas, in our Dilley, Texas operation. So Cody Carroll, please, I'd like you to come up. Cody is now the director for South Texas for our water transfer business unit, and he does an outstanding job. Prior to this, he specifically led our Dilley operation. I believe it was October or so timeframe when he moved into the director role. Dilley's has 60 to 70 employees at any given time. We've got customers all over South Texas in different geographic locations, different service lines, whether it be big 12-inch lay flat hose stock water transfer operations, some produced water transfer operations, 4-inch and 3-inch diameter, what we refer to as poly operations for drilling rigs or movement of water, pit lining operations, and secondary containment operations. So very complex, but everybody works together. And so Cody, was the leader of that business specifically for years and was for us and still is today. And so Dilley is one of our most profitable, or actually the most profitable location that we have. And it is because they've just run a very efficient operation and fair to the customer, great customer relationships. Cody's from South Texas, knows the ranchers, the landowners, the water owners, and just does an outstanding job for us. The entire Dilley team does, but it takes a leader, and you are that, and I appreciate it.
Thank you. The Rockwater A Player of the Year award winner goes to Steve Adams, our Senior Director of Engineering. Steve? Steve has been instrumental in helping redefine our AFE process, which has really helped our scope creep and supplemental AFEs, which I know Michael and John really enjoy. He has also led the team in our emulsion polymer expansion, which led to a 60% increase in capacity. And during our raw material supply shortage last year, which was a real challenge for us on the chemical side, he led the team and was very instrumental in working with manufacturing technology in helping develop and manufacture new products. So with that, I'd like to congratulate again Steve Adams for winning the
Steve Smith.
Hi everyone, I'm here to represent Tom Royer. He's on days off in Montana right now, so he couldn't make the trip. Enjoying some time off, but wanted to sit here and honor Tom. He's a foreman for us out of Odessa. He's been with us for about 6 years, and for those of you who may not know Tom, he's no stranger to the safety recognition program. He's actually made it to the drawing before. Tom is he's that team player, he's just a great leader when it comes to safety, accountability, and mentoring our guys. I mean, there's just really not a better person that you'd really want on your team to make sure you're staying safe, everybody's staying safe, and most importantly, the job's getting executed correctly. So I wish Tom was here to shake his hand, but I know you're watching, Tom, so congratulations, sir.
So I'm presenting the award to Jordan Gilbreth. He's not here either, and Jordan's not here because I gave him the option. I said, Jordan, want to present this award to you? He said, man, it's that day I need to be in New Mexico. So why do you need to be in New Mexico? Mike, I need to do my job. That's why he's receiving the award, right? Jordan works across a lot of different parts of the organization. He's been with Select for 13 years now. And he's seen just about every aspect of it, right? Whether it's water transfer, well testing. He works on the facility side, helps us manage the facilities, helps us clean up if we move yards, things like that. The person that nominated him actually was Joe Rotman. When somebody outside of the group that you work in nominates you, you know it's for good reason. And he works really well across all those groups. So Jordan, congratulations.
Just real quickly, thanks everybody for all the leaders coming up here and saying a moment and talking about their specific accomplishments and why they were the A player and A team winners. And Zach, that's what we've got. Let's get on to the truck event.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tommy. Congratulations, A players. We couldn't do it without you. Got to spend some time with them last night. It's an incredible group of people. I wanted to take just a second to introduce Alan Hughes, our VP of Environmental Health and Safety. He's going to tell us a little bit about our year in safety and the SRP program.
So appreciate everybody being here today. As Zach mentioned, I want to talk a little bit about the SRP, our Safety Recognition Program. So as most of y'all know, it was started in 2016. It was built and purposely structured to not only support but recognize positive safety behavior of our personnel. From its inception, we've had, I think, 108 SRP finalists, including this year's class. We've given out about 6,000 medallions, and this will be our 6th truck that we're giving away. As far as the SRP goes, it is not only, or has not, and will continue to be, not only an investment, but a commitment from Select to our employees. It's one that will help aid in our journey, building out a world-class safety culture. I was very fortunate to spend a lot of time with our SRP finalists yesterday and today, and it's easy to understand why you guys are here. So as everybody to know, from a background standpoint, these individuals had to be nominated 5 times by coworkers and peers in 2021, and they really and truly do represent our company's safety champions and safety leaders out in the field. So personally, I want to thank you guys for all that you do. I congratulate you on being here and wish you all the best of luck. That's all I have to say.
All right. Thank you, Alan. So quickly, as we get into the awarding the truck piece of this, I want to do a few quick introductions. So up here joining me, I've got our COO, Michael Starkey, who's over all our operations, and I've got our CEO and chairman of the board, John Smits, who has been gracious enough to let us use his facility here to host the event. I want to thank some others in the group. So first of all, I want to thank Stark Ranch and Chuck Ryder. They always really roll out the red carpet for us and let us do events out here that they necessarily we wouldn't have anywhere else that could host such a great event. Also want to thank Holiday Ford, who has helped us present this truck and given us a great deal on it. Alvin Childress, thank you. Alvin's a former Select employee that stayed very close to us over the years. And Michael Murphy, who's joining Alvin today. We've got InSafe. InSafe is our environmental partners that help us with our spill protection. John Steele is here. Thank you for the TVs, John. We also have KPA, Dale Gogart, and Darren Boyd. KPA is our LMS, so that's our learning management system. Used to be called iScout. Everybody as a company, we have that on our phones. It beeps us with training and tells us, hey, you need to pay attention to this. We can do our JHAs through it, and it keeps a comprehensive database of all our safety records in the field. So thank you to those guys. Okay, they gave us the AirPods, and kind of with that, one more person. I see Cody Ortowski back there, and I wanted to point Cody out because he was a founder of this program, and 6 years ago, when he was running the organization, he came in and we came with this idea that we want to give away a truck. And Cody was the first guy to say that was a great idea, and he backed us all the way, and we're giving away our 6th truck. So I wanted to say thank you to Cody back there. All right, you guys ready? You nervous yet? All right, so here's how we're going to do this. I'll explain the ground rules. So if I explain them wrong, they're going to correct me. If I do something wrong along the way, we'll roll it back and make sure I did it right. So we got 21 finalists. We're going to announce you guys each, have you come up and get your plaque. So you'll get your plaque and then you'll draw a bag off the table. In those bags, the 21 bags, there is 10 gold cards and the rest are black. If you get a black card, congratulations, you get a new pair of boots from Benolio Boot Company, a $100 gift card, and a handshake from Michael and John. If you get a gold card, you're going to move into our next round. So there'll be 10 move on to the next round. In that round, we'll go through again, we'll pick a bag. If you get a black card, you are the recipient of a new pair of AirPods, a pair of boots, a $100 gift card, and a handshake from Michael and John. So we'll move on to that. Then it gets interesting. We get down to 5. We've got 5 sets of keys. You'll pick the key in this box on this side, right? $5,000. We'll go through. We'll try those keys. If your key opens the the box, then congratulations, you're the winner of $5,000. And a handshake from John. Then, in the other box, same kind of deal. We'll cycle back through. We'll have $7,500 in that box, but that gets us down to 3. And when we get down to 3, we'll get the keys. We'll go one at a time. One rule, on the keys is a button. On that button is an unlock or a lock. Do not hit that button because it will set the truck off and this won't be very fun and exciting. And we'll take, well, probably. All right, so that's the rules. Everybody clear? All right, I'm going to start calling you up one by one. First, I've got Ramiro Hernandez. Come on up, Ramiro. Ramiro's actually already won because you're a big Rams fan, right? So you've been celebrating since Sunday, huh? All right, next I got Juan Alvarado. Juan's my man from El Salvador. This next one is Brock Duplichin. Close. All right, the next guy up we've got from the Bakken, we've got Joshua Russell. Josh loves 805 beer and riding motocross, from what I hear. All right, next up, dispatcher, Tidal Tank Trucks from Juan Gonzalez out of Big Wells, Texas. What I hear about Juan is if you hang around the location long enough and nobody's looking, you'll catch Juan singing as loud as he can by himself. All right, next up we've got Lee Wong out of our Big Wells yard. His friend called him Chino. And Lee is a adrenaline junkie. He likes to spend his time riding Jeeps through Mexico. Did you go? Breaking Jeeps through Mexico. All right, good luck, Lee. Thank you. All right, so I want to tell a little story about this next guy. So I've been at Select a little over 10 years now, and I've been going out to East Texas from very early on in my time, and I've met this guy time and time again. He's done IT for us, he's done procurement for us, he's done fleet, and now he's on the peak side of things. But what's most important that I want to say about it is Joey Bruno wrote a safety message every week and sent it out for at least 2 or 3 years. And now he does it once a month. But I haven't ever seen anybody that has just taken it on himself to push safety every day in this company as Joey Bruno. And Joey, I'm proud of you to be up here. All right, next up out of the Permian Odessa well testing flowback group is Tyrus Russell. Tyrus? Tyrus, what they say about you is that our customers love you and that Pioneer thinks you're a crucial member of their team that works with them, and we couldn't do it out there without you, buddy. Appreciate you. All right, so the next guy up, operator out of water transfer in the Permian. This guy did not have as good a day as the Rams did. He's a 49ers fan, but Keaton Powell, come on up. You got close. You got almost there. All right, also from Midland, Texas in the water transfer division, this guy loves to fish in his free time, has a brand new 6-month baby boy, John Roberts. This guy's a foreman out of Kennedy, Texas. Water transfer, does poly for us. His name is Benny Garcia. They say Benny will shoot anything that moves. All right. Ricardo Flores out of Midland, Texas. Water transfer. Ricardo, I don't know why I pegged you for a Camaro guy, but that seems to be what the word on the street is. All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
This next one I like. I've been trying to get to know this guy last night. He was a little quiet at first, so I kind of had to go around to get some information about him. Jeremy Metz, the Ohio State fan, come on up. So Jeremy, the word is that from your wife, that if you win the money, that it's going to go buy Callaway stock because you lose so many golf balls in a golf. That's what she said. All right. Okay, I'm going to get this exact number wrong, but so we have a facility in Colorado called the Lone Star Disposal Well. Had it for years, probably about 9 years, 4 months, and 8 days or something. Very close. So the 9 years, 4 months, and 8 days are how long the Lone Star has been without a recordable. So, sorry? 10 months. So I shorted them by 6 months. But since they've opened, they have never had a recordable. And so we have Talara Reese here. By the way, it is also her birthday. All right, next up, so out of our El Reno water transfer, this guy calls anybody that smokes meat with a pellet a fraud. Smoke only. Wood only. All right, we got Calvin Wynn.
Thank you.
All right, so this guy just got back from snowboarding in the Winter Olympics. He is out of, not really the Winter Olympics, he did get back from snowboarding. But works at Peak. He has usually been in charge of bringing stuff out to the drawing. This year he's in the drawing. But Jonathan Pyra, come on up, buddy.
Thanks, sir.
Okay. Let's see. Out of our Peak Oilfield Services Rental Division, the next few. So we've got Richard Lester. I got something on you, Richard. You already know what it is? Because I'm going to need an answer for it. I hear you love to sing karaoke. What is your number one go-to? Like, I'm going in a place, I'm here to impress, I'm going to show off my skills. What's your song?
I did something right.
I did?
Trying to think of his name now. You got me in.
Help me out. Who sings I Did Something Right?
I also like Garth.
Garth Brooks. There we go. Friends in Low Places. All right. Next up, we've got from Peak, out of South Texas, I believe, right? Melvin Landry. Yes, sir. All right, next up, out of our chemicals division, so now we're switching over to Rockwater that does all our chemicals. So we've got Oscar Renteria. He is a truck driver. He's always going above and beyond, and they say dependability is the thing that they can say about you. All right, so we got another guy that loves old cars. So Juan, come on up, buddy. So the word on the street is that you like old cars so much that if you win this truck, you won't be able to fix it.
No. Thanks, sir.
Juan Sanchez. I don't think I know him so well I can say his last name. And then, so is Robert Hohert. You made it! Yeah. All right. So guys, Robert's been stuck on the side of the road for the last hour.
Half hour.
Half hour, all right. They call you the ultimate girl dad. You got 3 girls?
Yes, I can't make any boys.
And the newest one is how old?
She's 2 now.
2 years old. All right. Well, Robert, welcome, buddy. He's been with us. And I want to say, so there were actually 22 people that made it into the truck final this year. And so I wanted to take a moment to recognize the next person. We have 21 people that actually go into the drawing. So when the opportunity came up, we have a guy who was in it last year, but Ramiro Rocha, come on up, buddy. Ram gave up his spot to let one of the guys underneath him be in to fulfill the requirements of the program. So Ram is just getting a plaque, a pair of boots, and a handshake, and we can't thank you enough. You consistently All right, here we go. Did everybody draw a card? Got our plaques? Let's everybody just come back out here. We're going to all pull these out at once. All right, we're going to do this one on 3. Crowd out, or few people in the crowd, help me count. 1, 2, 3. All right, 1 gold card. You got a gold card, hang it up, hold it up. All right, congratulations. Let's have everybody with the gold card come over here. Everybody with the black card. I tell you, those boots are really nice. All right, so next up, we're just going to have you guys walk one by one. Brandon and Alan will point you to the bags, and we'll take one more. You guys can why don't you just put those in the back of the truck so we don't get confused. Sorry, do not bring your gold card in this round. Do the next round. Let's see that. Let's see that. All right, let's walk through and use a bag. All right, so in this round, if you pull it out, gold card moves you in to get a key to open the boxes. Black card gets you a pair of AirPods from KPA. Thank you again. So, you guys ready? We'll get the spot. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. I see 4. And a 5th one, all right. All right, so we pull keys, right? Oh, there's keys in the bags. All right, perfect. All right, everybody else, you can put your bags and your cards, put them in the back of the shiny white truck here. Perfect. So we're going to go through, next deal is, we're going to go through, everybody's going to get a key in that bag. We'll have you pull out the key, and then we're going to line up. We're going to start with the box on the, facing it on the right, now my left. And that would be the first prize for $5 grand. Whoever wins that, step aside. We'll go for $7,500, and we'll try to start from the top. You guys ready? You guys nervous? Okay, come on.
Take a pick. Whichever one you like. Just don't push the button.
Do not push the button.
buttons. You know you want.
Do not push the button. All right, you guys can pull your keys out. All right, Benny, you're first, buddy. It's for $5,000 right here in this box. You are not the winner of $5,000. Please step around here. All right, Lee Wong, come on up. This one right here. You are not the winner. All right. One. One is the winner of $5,000. Yeah, just get that.
Congratulations, Juan.
All right, let's reset. We want to go so we don't screw up Dustin's shot. We're going to play again. All right, same drill. Going back through this. Calvin, you're up, buddy.
Yeah, that's it.
Calvin wins. All right, now I'm nervous.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, Dustin, are you ready for this? You want to go first, Robert?
I don't know. I'll look to the last person.
Oh, come on. Get in there with some confidence. So here we go. Hey, was your strategy to go last in every round?
Pick it. Yeah, you call it, man. Hey, you got to play home now, don't you? That is wrong. That is awesome, buddy. Good. That's amazing.
Yeah, really didn't think I was going to win last time I got knocked out the first round.
What do you think?
Hey, guys.
Blown away.
So, I'd like to announce our winner of the 2022. This is the 2021 truck giveaway out of Ponder, Texas, our well testing group. This is Robert Hohertz. Congratulations. And our other two finalists will get a TV provided by Insight. Thank you again, Insight, for donating those. And Dustin, I think that's it.
That's it.
The makeup of every water source is a unique balance, with chemistry that changes dynamically as the water reacts with its surroundings. Each drop has specific properties tied directly to its molecular makeup. Understanding that makeup is the first step in producing chemistry that's key to releasing the potential of your well. That begins with our unique Fluid Match approach to total fluid design, transforming more water into a productive resource. This integration of water and chemistry can only be achieved by industry experts like Select and Rockwater, combining the constant visibility needed to evaluate, control, and adapt water chemistry to maximize performance. Fluid Match water profiles create a more efficient roadmap for better control of fluid sources and costs, increasing opportunities for produced water recycling. From sourcing to logistics and treatment to application, every water sourcing decision demands informed analysis and management to maximize the power of the fluid system for effectiveness downhole and to improve well economics. It means adapting water logistics, treatment, and chemistry by combining real-time data on the source, fluid conditions, blending, and well conditions to maximize production. We know that every step of the fluid design process should be in service to optimizing your well, increasing performance, and reducing costs. That's why, from beginning to end, Fluid Match has water performance covered.